Hi, I'm Gabby
Hi, I'm Vanessa.
from GoNaturalEnglish.com. How are you? This is one of the most basic first things that you'll learn in your English class. But in this English lesson, we're going to help you to learn how to respond in more natural, creative ways. Maybe you're tired of always responding to how are you with I'm fine, thanks, and you, or I'm well. How about you? There are many different ways to respond that we're going to show you today. So if you want to learn more fun and creative ways to respond, then stay tuned. Let's jump into this English lesson. In this free English lesson, we're going to cover the basics that you need to know about how to respond to this very common question, how are you? How to improve your English greetings. We're going to show you lots of examples and some role plays, and then at the end, you should stick around because we're going to test your understanding with a quiz. And even if this seems like a basic topic, we're going to challenge you with some advanced expressions. And if you would like to learn more about how to speak English more naturally, common mistakes and how to fix them, as well as native speaker tips to advance your English fluency, then that part of the lesson is inside our complete Go Natural English course. You should join the waitlist now to learn about when it opens and how to join. You can do that at gonaturalenglish.com/pre-reg. The link is in the description. So we'll see you there. But now let's jump into the English lesson.
Number 1, I'm well.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm well too, thank you.
Number 2, I'm good.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good.
Number 3, I'm fine.
Hi, Vanessa, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. These are 3 of the most common ways to respond to how are you. Now, the problem or a consideration is that responding with I'm fine or I'm well is more formal. And if you're in a casual, informal situation with friends, people might think that you're a little bit too formal, a little bit uptight, or maybe you're a bit cold. So we're going to share a lot more options with you to give you a more creative way to respond depending on your mood. Now, I'm well is the most grammatically correct way to respond, and there's nothing wrong with it. Also, I'm fine is correct. So don't get me wrong. There's no problem with using these, but we're going to fine-tune your English according to the situation so that you can make the best impression and sound more like a native, natural English speaker. So let's begin by thinking about your mood. How are you feeling when you answer the question, how are you? Then your answer depends on that. So we're going to share several different ways to respond depending on if you're feeling happy or not so good or just okay. So let's jump into some examples.
If you are happy, here are 2 responses that you could use in your conversation. Number 1, I've never been better.
Hello, how are you?
I've never been better. My boyfriend proposed to me last night.
Wow, congratulations. That's great news.
Thank you. I've never been better is only used when we are very happy or very excited about something that happened to us. For example, somebody proposed to me in the example. I am very happy about that. I would not use I've never been better if I'm having a bad day or if I'm just feeling all right. Remember to use this only when things are going very well in your life. Repeat after me. I've never been better. I've never been better. This phrase is also sometimes shortened to never better. So remember, you can say I've never been better or simply say never better.
Number 2, I can't complain.
Hi, how are you?
I can't complain. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
I can't complain is used when overall things are going well and everything is all right. It's neither super positive nor super negative, but it's a great one to use, and sometimes we shorten it by just saying can't complain. Now try repeating after me. I can't complain. I can't complain. If you're neither happy nor upset, now here are two phrases that you might use to respond to how are you.
Number 1, not too bad.
Hello, how are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm not too bad either.
Not too bad is used when you feel okay. It's considered to be a neutral response. So you are not too happy, not too sad, you're okay. Sometimes native speakers shorten this phrase to not bad. So you can say not too bad or not bad. Repeat after me. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Number 2, so far so good.
Hello, how are you?
So far so good. How about you?
I'm pretty good, thanks.
So far so good is used when you want to let people know that up until now in your day, everything is pretty okay. It's going just fine. So far so good is a nice little phrase that you can use pretty much any time when things are just okay. So let's try repeating after me. So far so good. So far so good.
If you are upset, here are 2 ways that you could use to respond in your conversation. Number 1, I've seen better days.
Hi, how are you?
I've seen better days. How are you?
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing okay.
To have seen better days is an expression that you should use only when you are having a bad day and don't feel well. You should never use this if you are having a great day. To have seen better days means exactly that you have had better days in the past. So avoid using it if you're feeling even okay. Only use it when you don't have a great day.
Also, I'll add that it would be kind of strange if Vanessa said, I've seen better days, or I'm not doing very well, and then if I said, I'm doing great. So maybe temper your response accordingly, as I did when I said, I'm doing okay. So next, number 2, I'm hanging in there.
Hi, Gabby. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. How about you?
I'm okay. Thanks.
I'm hanging in there means that things are not going very well. It means that you haven't given up or quit or lost hope, but there's something happening in your life that's not very good. Now, when Americans say this phrase, we tend to leave off the final G in the ing sound in hanging in there. So we don't say hanging in there. We say hanging in there. Now try repeating after me. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Now that you've learned several new phrases for responding to the question, how are you, and improving your greetings in English, we're going to talk about when and how and with whom to practice these responses. Can you use them in formal and informal situations? I would say yes. Americans tend to use these responses in both situations, but culturally, we have a few notes to share with you, and Vanessa's going to talk more about that.
Americans like small talk. We are friendly people. Sometimes visitors or students who are studying in the United States think that it's a little bit strange when they are walking and a stranger comes up to them and asks, "How are you?" This is because in some cultures, it is not okay or it is not common to ask a stranger, how you're doing. However, in the United States, it is completely normal and it's not necessary to keep a conversation going if you don't know the person. However, it is considered polite to smile and to say, "I'm great, thanks," or any response that's similar to the ones that we are showing you in this video.
Yeah, so Americans love small talk, and it is called small talk for a reason. In general, we keep the response short, especially if you're talking with a stranger, someone you don't know very well, maybe a neighbor who you see walking down the streets, a coworker, your boss, or if you're in a professional situation, we generally keep the response short and positive. Even if you're not having a great day, sometimes it's not really appropriate to share that. We really like to keep things positive. But if you're with close friends, your family, or someone who you can share your feelings with openly, then of course you can tell them how you're feeling. Now we have a quiz to test your understanding of the more advanced phrases that we shared with you. We're going to act out a few situations and see if you think our responses are appropriate or not. Hi Vanessa, long time no see. How are you doing?
I've never been better. I lost my wallet this morning.
Oh no.
Should we use "I've never been better in this situation"? Take a moment to think about it. The answer is no. Why not? Because, as we explained before, "I've never been better" should only be used when we are feeling great and having a great day. I just told Gabby that I lost my wallet. Why would I be feeling great about this? Also, my tone let you know that I was very upset about what happened to me, so "I've never been better" should not be used in this kind of situation.
Number 2.
Hey Gabby, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm hanging in there. I just won first place in a dancing competition.
Wow.
Thank you. Okay, is my use of "hanging in there," I'm hanging in there, appropriate in this situation? Think about it. The correct answer is no. Remember, hanging in there means like you're hanging from the edge of a cliff about to fall off. This is a horrible situation, something that is worrisome and negative. So I used it in the wrong situation because winning a dancing competition is definitely an awesome thing that I would be happy about. So this is not the appropriate phrase.
Number 3.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you?
I've seen better days. I didn't pass my exam today.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Is "I've seen better days" appropriate for this situation? Let's think about it. The answer is yes. Why does this work? Well, because we said that "I've seen better days" should be used when you're not feeling too well, when you're not doing great that day. I didn't pass my exam and I'm not happy about it. So saying that "I've seen better days" makes complete sense in this situation.
Yeah, it's like today is not good. I have seen better days. Other days were better. Number 4.
Hi, Gabby. How are you?
So far, so good. I forgot to pay my rent and it was due this morning.
Oh.
Yeah. So, is the use of "so far, so good" appropriate in this situation? Let's think about it. The answer is no. So far, so good is when things are going well in your day and there's no problems. But if I forgot to pay my rent and it's due today, I'm gonna have a big problem. I could get kicked out or evicted from my apartment. This is a very bad thing, not good at all.
And keep in mind that it's always so far, so good. Sometimes students say so far, good, or so far, so well. No, it's always so far, so good.
So how did you do on the quiz? Tell us in the comments, and also tell us using an expression that you learned today or your favorite way to respond to how are you in the comments. We'd really love to know, how are you? Let us know that you enjoyed this lesson by giving it a like and subscribing here on YouTube to our Go Natural English family. Now again, as I mentioned, if you'd like to learn more with us, I highly recommend that you get on the waitlist for our complete English course with more complete lessons and our help, feedback, and corrections on your English. You can do that at gonaturalenglish.com/pre-reg. The link is in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.